Let's move on to the next fight here. We have Austin Hubbard versus Michal Figlak. Austin Hubbard, he is 15-7. He is 3-2 in the last 5, and then he is coming off a submission loss to Kurt Hollebog, fighting off against Michal Figlak, 8-1. He is 4-1 his last 5, coming off that UFC debut loss to Fares Zahim about a year and a half ago. And I think that he hasn't fought because of a knee injury that he suffered in sparring. So, yeah, he had a knee issue, and now he's back. Let's look at the odds for this fight. So, Figlak actually opened up as a dog at plus 130, and now he is since a minus 153 favorite. So, I also understand that line movement here. I think the pick here will be Figlak for me. I do actually kind of like him in this matchup. However, kind of a same thing with the last couple matchups. I like the over 2.5 minus 260 more as a play in this fight. And the reason why is, Figlak is coming off that, 1.5 year layoff due to that knee injury. And I believe that he will come in a bit more rusty than he did before. I mean, we see this with fighters all the time where they're coming off a long layoff, especially if it's to injury, and they just come in a little bit more rusty. He's going to be a well-rounded fighter, and I think that it's going to take some time for him to find his groove. So, with that well-roundedness, he might choose to grapple a little bit more, maybe do some cage push. I just feel like it's going to take him some time to get into that stand-up rhythm. And let's just, even before the layoff and injury for Figlak, I mean, this guy was also a decision merchant. Like, his last 4 fights went to scorecards. Hubbard is another decision merchant. His last 6 out of 7 fights went to the scorecards. And Hubbard has really only been finished via sub. And Figlak has no sub wins. So I really like that recipe for the over 2.5. I believe it was minus 260 when I saw it last night. And yeah, it's still minus 260 now. So opened up at minus 200. Now it's been, kind of gone to minus 260 kind of instantly there. So, yeah, that line movement makes sense to me. And I think this fight's also going to go decision. So the over 2.5 should be a safe play for me as well. That's going to be the pick for me for this fight.